Very warm good morning to all of you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yes, beta, today we'll be studying science. And you all know that science, even if we like it or not like it, is a part of our life. Life is, in a way, I can say dormant if there is no science. Because for every small thing, we are using science. Now, just before I start my topic, today is a pleasant day. Rained in the morning, so it's a pleasant day. Otherwise, this season is summer season. What do you feel when you have to sit outside in this summer season? I'm not talking about today. Today I know you all would love to sit outside. But otherwise, on a hot summer season, what do you feel when you have to sit outside? You feel frustrated. Why do you feel frustrated? Yes, very good data. Right? What is the basic cause of your frustration?
Ma'am, because the atmosphere is very hot.
The hot atmosphere is
Very hot.
it's very hot, yes. So you like to sit outside in the you do not like to sit outside in the summer season because it is hot. On the other hand, you love to sit outside during winter. Okay, when you sit outside in the summer season, you said you feel hot. Besides that, what happens to your skin? Okay, the skin gets tan. स्वेटिंग होती है, yes, स्किन में टैनिंग होती है, हम हीट फील करते हैं, ठीक है? So now you're all very beautiful girls. How do you protect yourself from this heat in the summers?
Sunscreen.
You apply sunscreen, yes. You cover your face, yes. Then while coming to college or you have to go out somewhere, you use an umbrella,
Yes.
right? So basically, these are all artificial ways that we are using to protect ourselves from the sun's heat or from tanning or other skin disorders. What is naturally present in the Earth's atmosphere which protects you from this heat?
Ozone layer.
Yes, ozone layer is present in the Earth's atmosphere, and this actually ozone layer prevents us from the sun's scorching heat. But you have just told me it's the ozone layer that is protecting. But still, I think most of us get tan when we go out. Winters and summers, accordingly, you see there's a change in your color. Many of us have skin disorders just because of the heat. So then, what is the ozone layer doing? Then you just said there's the ozone layer. Then what is the ozone layer doing? Irrespective of its presence, we are feeling all these problems. Yes, you are right when you say ozone layer is there. But beta, ozone layer is depleting.
Yes.
It was in almost 1980s when the scientists started studying, and they realized that even in a place like Antarctica, the first hole in the ozone layer was observed in Antarctica. It was observed in Antarctica, the first layer in 1980s, and a research paper was published in 1985 which said that the ozone layer is depleting. We need to be careful. So beta, my topic for today is ozone layer depletion. That is, my topic for today is depletion of ozone layer. Now, before I take up the depletion of ozone layer, I am going to take up today where is ozone layer present. I'll be taking the formation of ozone layer. Firstly, how ozone layer is formed. Then I'll be taking the presence of ozone layer. Thirdly, what is the unit by which we measure ozone layer, followed by causes are responsible for the heat? Which rays are responsible for producing the heat? The IR rays, the infrared rays. You all see electric iron? Morning when you come, you iron your clothes, press, electric press. वो press में से भी जो rays निकलती हैं, those are the infrared rays. It's the IR rays which produce heat. Today, or any time during the day, you can just enter your room without putting on the tube light. At night you need a tube light or a bulb, but during the day you can just enter the room without light. Which rays are responsible for making you see things during the daytime? Visible rays. The name itself suggests the visible rays. And lastly, the rays that you just told me, the rays which cause tanning, the rays which are responsible for skin disorders, the rays which are responsible for skin cancer, they are the ultraviolet rays. So we have the IV rays, we have the ultraviolet rays, and we have the visible rays. So sun is basically the composition of the sun. Sun is composed of these three rays. So that is why when there is sun, you are able to see because of the visible rays. You are able to feel hot because of the infrared rays. You get tan in the sun, or you get skin problems in the sun. Though that is because of the ultraviolet rays. So this I just wanted to tell you because my next topic, that is formation of ozone layer, is will depend on these rays. So I hope all the three rays are clear to you. Now, how is ozone layer formed? Beta, which gas do you take to breathe? Oxygen. May I know the formula of oxygen? O2. Oxygen, that is O2. Right? O2 is oxygen. It is made from two oxygen molecules. Now, from the sun's rays, I just said we have infrared, IR, and the UV rays. The UV rays from the sun follow the oxygen molecule and it breaks it into two oxygen atoms. These two oxygen atoms are called as nascent oxygens. Oxygen atoms, they are called as nascent oxygen. And since nascent oxygen, nascent chlorine, these atoms, they cannot exist all by themselves. They will immediately, they will either demolish. So they immediately combine with more oxygen in the atmosphere to form ozone. And this ozone forms a layer, and this is how ozone layer is. Sun's rays follow the oxygen, the ultraviolet rays from the sun, they will break it into nascent oxygen. This nascent oxygen will combine with more of oxygen to form ozone. Is it clear? So this is how ozone layer is being formed. That is why we have been pursuing that we need to plant more trees. Afforestation is required to prevent the ozone from depletion. Now, why is afforestation required? What is it? How can afforestation? Afforestation, I hope you all know. Afforestation means planting more trees. But what are we doing? We are the other ones. We are plucking all the trees. We are making buildings out of those trees. But then we say afforestation is required. Can you just think of it? Why afforestation is required? How is it going to help in the formation of ozone layer? Yes, Chadha. Next topic. So I hope this is clear to everybody. Now coming to the presence of ozone layer. We all know we live in the atmosphere. We all know which layer of the atmosphere is life possible. Which layer of the atmosphere is life possible? Troposphere. Yes, very good. Life is possible on troposphere. You are all living on the troposphere. Besides humans, we have plants, we have animals, they all live in the troposphere. Then besides the troposphere, next layer is the stratosphere. Stratosphere is the layer where aeroplanes fly. All the planes fly above the clouds. So stratosphere is the layer where there are clouds and above the clouds, that area is called as the stratosphere, right? And then it is here that the rockets are there. जो अभी चंद्रयान में भेजा जो you through the stratosphere. Above the stratosphere is the mesosphere and the thermosphere, and the topmost is the exosphere. Right? So now, where are we concentrated on? We have to concentrate on troposphere, because firstly we are here, we are living on the troposphere, life is possible on the troposphere. Then besides troposphere, we all fly in the air, we go from one place to the other by planes, or we need satellites and all, which are sent either through the stratosphere by us, and they reach the mesosphere, from where they give you information about the weather. So it is here on the stratosphere that ozone layer is present. Ozone layer is present on which layer? Yes, very good. And that is why stratosphere is also called as, any idea? What is present in the stratosphere? Ozone. So it is also called as ozonosphere. Stratosphere is also called as ozonosphere. Why is it called as ozonosphere? Because the ozone layer is present on the stratosphere. So, how is ozone formed? From oxygen. When UV rays fall on oxygen, where is it present? In the stratosphere. Right? Now coming to my topic, where I said ozone layer is depleting. I just use this word, depleting. How do we get to know that it is depleting? When you take your exams, supposing you get 70 out of 100, and you go home and your mom says, come marks. You get 70 marks, and mama says, marks come I. Now, marks come I. How does she say that? 100 में से हमने measure किया, so our maximum limit was 100, and she measured from that and said, you're short of 30 marks, so you got less marks. Okay. Your mom sends you to bring milk. What do you go and say? What do you want? Mama, you go to the market and she says, 2 ले आओ. क्या 2 ले आओ? What is the unit for milk? Liters. Similarly, you have to go and buy a suit. What do you say? Meters. Say you give me 4 meters, 5 meters of cloth. So this meter, what are these? These are the units. Similarly, we have units to measure ozone also. And this unit to measure ozone is after the name of the scientist who found out about the ozone, the presence of ozone. His name was Dobson, and that is why the unit of ozone layer is measured in Dobson unit. Unit is measured in Dobson unit. And this we write it as D. जैसे meters you write as M, meters you write as L, kilometers you write as K. So this we will write as DU. That is after the name of the scientist who found out about ozone layer, the presence of ozone layer, and then it was realized that the optimum level for the ozone layer to be present here is 220 Dobsons. Optimum layer is 220 Dobsons. Anywhere where it is below 220, we say it is depleting. You can all see wherever we have the sky blue, purple, pink, aqua green, and then the aqua blue colors. These colors. Wherever you can see there, we can see that the ozone layer is depleting here. There is less of ozone layer, and this is the current structure of our Earth, where we can realize that the ozone layer is depleting. Here, so what is the optimal unit of ozone layer? 220 Dobson unit. Here, optimum layer is 220 Dobson unit. Above that, it means we are sufficient. There is no problem of heat, there is no problem of, there is some heat, but it is not affecting our skin. We are not going to get skin cancer in those areas, no problems. And below that is, again, below 220, that is those are the regions where ozone layer is depleting. Am I clear till here? Yes, sir. So this is where we can say that ozone layer is depleting. Now, we've studied ozone formulating. Where is it present? What does it do? It's time and again I am repeating. It's industrial deforestation. Now, when you all have refrigerators, you have ACs. These two things everybody is using, and its maximum uses during summers. In the refrigerators or in the ACs, we have a gas. They release. Kabhi we go and stand behind the refrigerator, or just stand behind the outside unit of the AC. You feel heat, and there is a very suffocating gas that comes out. It doesn't cause you suffocation, but it's very what is that gas?
Fluorocarbons.
It contains fluorocarbons. The gas is freon. F-R-E-O-N. The gas is freon, and this freon gas releases chlorofluorocarbons. And it is these chloro, and now coming to the industries, when you go to the industries are releasing smoke. On the road you see there's so many cars, so many buses. The time has gone when we used to go walking. If now we have to go from here to there also, we'll say let's take a scooter. And the result is pollution. एक घर में अब चार गाड़ियाँ, अगर 4 लोग हैं तो 4 ही vehicles हैं, तो now there are all so many cars, so many vehicles on the road because pollution. So and we are causing smoke. So smoke from the vehicles, smoke from the industries. Now just keep remembering what I am saying, because my next topic you will be developing for me, that is capacity. So smoke from all these things release chlorofluorocarbons. These chlorofluorocarbons, anybody knows the formula for chlorofluorocarbons?
CFCS1.
Yes. CFCl3, or it can be CF2, Cl2. General, most common one is CFCl3. Now when the sun's rays fall on this chlorofluorocarbon, when the sun's rays fall, it will break into nascent chlorine. This will break into nascent chlorine. And again, just as oxygen, this nascent chlorine is again highly unreactive. It cannot, highly reactive, it cannot stay alone. It needs a partner. So it will combine with the ozone layer to form ClO plus O2. Oxygen is released. This ClO2 will again break, and this cycle will continue. ClO2 will again, then it again breaks into ClO, and this is how ozone layer is depleted. Am I clear? So chlorine combines with ozone to form ClO plus O2. This ClO again, now Cl and O, oxygen, again they are not reactive. They cannot form a bond. So they will again break into chlorine and oxygen. This chlorine will again combine with more of ozone and again form ClO plus O2, and this will continue with the result that ozone layer is depleted. Is it clear? Yes. Have you followed? So what is the cause? Main cause is chlorofluorocarbons. These chlorofluorocarbons, they actually are responsible for causing depletion of ozone. Clear? Yes. Any queries till here? So you just said it's clear. So which means that you have already to answer a few questions. It will be
Yes.
yes. And can you read this? And now you know this question. Anybody?
In which layer of atmosphere is ozone present?
In which layer of the atmosphere is ozone present? Yes. No collective answers. Raise your hands. Yes, beta. And the stratosphere. Very good. This is the sun. It falls on oxygen to form 2 nascent oxygens. So how can ozone layer be formed? What do I fill in this box?
Optical range of
Optimal range of
ozone.
yes, Shabash. And what is the optimal range of ozone thickness? Yes, Appu?
220 lux in unit.
Very good. 220 Dawson. So this makes it quite clear that you have followed what I have taught till now. This is great. Thank you so much. Now I am going to proceed with my last topic, last two topics, that is causes and effects. So okay, beta. Now we've been revising and so on. So what do you think is the major cause of depletion of ozone? Yes, Shabash? Deforestation, very good, yes. Yes, Shabash, you said presence of fluorofluorocarbons. So where are these fluorofluorocarbons present? Where are they released?
Air conditioner. Air conditioner.
Can I say it as electrical appliances?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, electrical appliances, very good. Yes, industry. So can I say that it is industrialization which is responsible? Yes. Shabash. Then, any other cause? Global warming. Global warming, but what is the reason for that?
Pollution.
Pollution. Yes, perfect. Global warming or pollution? Yes, perfect. And how is pollution responsible for depletion of ozone layer?
Vehicles.
Vehicles, what do they release? Smoke. And what is present in the smoke? What is present in the smoke? Fluorofluorocarbons. Yes, perfect. So very good. So these are basically pollution. Pollution can be from the industries, pollution can be from the vehicles, pollution can even be from the garbage that we are throwing. Right? So these are, they can be varied reasons. Pollution से ये नहीं है गाड़ियाँ बंद कर दें और साइकिलों पे आ जाए, केवल उससे नहीं बंद होगी, गंदगी भी बंद करनी पड़ेगी, इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन भी थोड़ी कम करनी पड़ेगी, deforestation. If I say I joined this college long time back, that is in 2003, coming from, as we used to come from Bhadravati to this area, we used to have a feeling we are going to a very rich place, rich in oxygen. But now we don't get to know when we leave from Ludhiana and when we come to Sudan. Because it's all, it's just like we see buildings everywhere. So that is number first, deforestation, lands है नहीं, बड़ी-बड़ी buildings आ रही हैं. Then industrialization, industries are coming up because we got so used to everything automatic. That manual labor, instead of manual labor, we are coming to industrialization. If you see the new trend is, even these industries are now on auto. Auto industries, all the auto means everything is being done automatically. Then electrical appliances. Right? Now, so the causes of ozone layer depletion. Now coming to what are the effects of ozone layer depletion. How do you think this depletion of ozone layer is affecting you? How is it affecting you, Shabash?
Ma'am, damage on skin.
Skin cancer, okay, yes. Skin burns, okay, perfect. Damage of the skin, skin cancer, burning of the skin, okay. Yes, besides that. Anything else? Temperature increase हो रहा है, global warming.
Ma'am, marine.
Marine life.
Marine
Yes.
life.
Marine life is being affected, yes. Perfect.
Yes.
So if we see these days, if you see anybody who thought there's a cataract हो गया है, earlier cataract surgeries were predominant basically in the 70s and 80s. Now even a 40-year-old, 50-year-old will say मैं cataract की surgery करता हूँ. Basic उसका एक reason depletion of ozone layer है, because when we see the sun, whose rays fall, that is why it's always advisable to go with goggles or go with glasses, because they affect the and skin diseases, which you all know. Besides that, we have like to revise all that I have to say until now. So I think I could justify all the topics. So now coming to you all see this and I want to read it. You have to give me whether it is right or wrong, and then give me if it's right then perfect, if it's wrong then you correct. IR rays, that is the infrared rays, makes things visible to us. False. Which rays make the things visible to us?
Invisible rays.
Visible. Yes, perfect. What are the causes of ozone layer depletion? एक ही cause बताओ. Deforestation. Yes, बेटा. What are the causes of ozone layer?
Pollution.
Perfect.
Industrialization.
Industrialization. Perfect.
Appliances.
Electrical. Perfect. Industries release dash leading to ozone layer depletion.
Chlorofluorocarbon.
Chlorophore. Perfect. The effect of ozone layer depletion are, name a few effects of ozone layer
Skin cancer.
Loss of immunity.
Skin cancer.
I can hear one person. Skin disease.
Loss of DNA.
Loss of DNA. Perfect. Loss of immunity. Marine life. Perfect. Cataract. Perfect.